Howdy, y'all. Rev back here, and today we have something special for you all. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this. I know all my players have been waiting for this. We are having our very first session of Tales of Teluria. The step into my fantasy world that I've been playing in and creating over the last decade and a bit. It's been too long. But yeah, and I'm super excited to share it with you all on stream. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition here. All of us are still very new to it. Most of us have played through the beginner box back on Dirty's channel, 6 months ago? It's been a while. So we're all rusty. They just remastered all the rules just in November, so there's that also a little bump, but most of it seems like it's going to be straightforward. And really, we're all here just to have fun and be silly and crazy. So that's what you should expect. And I will say now that I probably won't be interacting too much with chat because my focus is going to be on my players and the game. So I apologize if I miss things. Don't shout people out when they follow. I'll go ahead and say now, David North, thank you for the follow. Crease0, thank you for the follow. Much appreciate you both.
Caesar's my husband.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, thanks, husband.
Thank you, husband.
Welcome in.
Thanks, husband.
Okay, but yeah, so y'all know me. I've introduced myself now. I'm the GM, and I'm going to go ahead and have each of my players do a quick intro of themselves and where we can find them. And we'll start with Grim, because he's the first in the camera order.
Oh, hi. Hello. First, I want to say this looks amazing. It looks so good. So good. But hi, I'm Grimquest. I play Ribbon, the Goblin. And if you want to find me, you can find me over on Grimquest. I run D&D, not Pathfinder, because I'm not as cool as Rev, but it's not bad. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just here to have a lot of fun. I get to play.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gets to play.
And we move on to the good old Dirty Rollers.
Hi, it's me. It's Dirty. Yeah, I'm playing another goblin. Might be related to the first goblin. I'm Lube. I'm an alchemist. And I'm going to take great pleasure in listening to Sir Rev here say my name just over and over the course of this campaign. Yeah, I run the Dirty Rollers RPG channel, and we like to run Witchlight on Wednesday nights, but I am very excited for this. I'm excited to play with everybody. Look at the awesome people we have. We got a great cast. Everything looks nice, so I'm pumped.
And then we move on to Nikki, Nerds Out.
Hi, I'm Nikki. Everyone's really pumped. I'm terrified to be here, guys. I was so excited, and now I'm just so nervous. I've never been in a full campaign before. Anyways, I also stream. I was discovered by the Dirty Rollers and then lumped in with these fine folks and have been invited by Rev to join in on this campaign. I stream on Saturdays and Sundays, and I'm currently writing a romance novel as opposed to being a DM. So if you want to figure out how that goes, tune in on Saturdays, and on Sundays I like to play JRPGs and commentate. Mostly talk about whatever's on my mind. So if you're interested in that, drop a follow. That's it.
All right. And then So Very Twisted, our mech warrior champ.
Hello, thank you. Are we not doing our characters?
Not yet.
Okay.
I might have jumped the gun a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's fine.
I blame
I'm just not good at
Greg.
this.
Yeah. I So Very Twisted. I stream a lot of MechWarrior, as I've mentioned. Want to stream more D&D stuff. Looking at maybe doing Baldur's Gate 3 on Fridays with a group of people. Yeah, I also am super excited to get to be a player because that almost never happens now. So let's do it.
And then lastly, Fuzka.
I'm Fuzka. I play D&D with my friends and family. We currently have our like long-term campaigns that are on Fridays and Saturday nights. Friday is coming to a close, but we haven't been able to play in like over a month. So hopefully we'll finish this campaign sometime this year. And the other, we just finished having a wonderful guest, Evie from the Altered Echoed Archives, and she's amazing too. I'm so happy. Oh, am I quiet? I'm sorry. I am a little bit far from my mic, so let me adjust.
I'll also turn you up in Discord.
Okay. Hopefully now I'm not too loud. But yes, anyway, I play with my friends and family on Fridays and Saturdays, D&D, and we have a new campaign that is starting, or a short series that is starting on Thursday, not this Thursday, but next. It's called Awakenings, and it's discovering the afterlife for characters. The first episode, they die. Yay!
I love that.
Starting
but
on
I'm
a
very
high
excited
note.
to hear it. Yeah, we're starting off high. I had to let everyone know. I was like, just so you know, first episode, you die, just out the gate.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but anyway, that's me, and I'm very happy to be here. And nervous also a little bit because Pathfinder brain is not in my head right now.
It's all good. You roll d20s, things happen. I think the biggest thing is that 3-action economy is going to throw us all off again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In the end, those are both 2. This is bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, as a reminder, again, we are all still learning Pathfinder. There will be little bumps along the road, as to be expected. I will also probably be making house rules as the game goes, just to make things simpler and easier for our players and myself. Because Pathfinder has a lot of rules, and sometimes you just need to tweak things a little bit to make it more interesting for the group. But without further ado, let's go on and get into it. So, welcome to Teluria, a world of magic and adventure. It has been 10 years since the end of the Demon Wars that nearly brought all the nations of the material plane to their knees. Since that time, the nations have rebuilt, and a new age of discovery and exploration has begun. Of course, the world is not without its strife, as a civil war has broken out in the West, and scars linger from the wars brought on by the demons years back. However, our adventure picks up in a friendly kingdom of Actron, along one of its many open roads, as a caravan settles for the night along the banks of the Cameron River, a forest to their directions, west, and open plains to their east. Sorry, y'all, I'm bad with the compass. But our story picks up first with a young woman walking through the woods, and she explores new land and getting out of her home for the first time. Nikki, would you please introduce
it's
your
me.
character as you wander through the woods?
Okay. Sure. You see, I guess, a human woman, nondescript face, nondescript everything, pretty much. I don't know how else to describe her except for, like, if you're walking through a town and that person who's throwing a sack of flour to your left, that's what she looks like. So that's who's wandering the forest right now. Megan. Never been to this forest before. She's never left her hometown.
Indeed, and you find yourself about a week's travel south of your home at this point, having signed up with this caravan. The caravan set up for the night no more than an hour ago, and you now find yourself on the other side of the river, just exploring, enjoying the fresh air, and the new discoveries. As you kind of move about, you see the signs of a campfire in the distance, and you hear some laughing and strange mechanical noises coming from that way. And before you actually get there, though, there's another sound of something rapidly moving through the bushes to your right. It catches your ear. And roll me a perception. First roll of the game.
I definitely know how to do that, guys.
There's going to be a learning curve for
There's
all
a
of
learning
this.
curve. So perception is on the right side of your character sheet.
I see hit points.
Scroll down.
It's down.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Perceive. That number does not seem very high.
Indeed. So with the 7. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great first roll of the game. I love it.
Probably just a bird, guys.
And the
Oh,
tone.
dear. So
Maniacs.
you look over in that direction, looking to see what moved, and eventually you decide probably just a rabbit or a deer reacting to your presence here. Nothing to worry about. When you feel a bite or a sting stab into your arm.
This is what happens when you go on adventures.
He's gonna throw your arm. You hear something land back into the bush with kind of a roll and snapping of a twig. You still spot nothing as you look. You've got a singular like stab wound in your arm. It's already beginning to bleed and redden around the outside and become very itchy quite rapidly. I need you to now make a fortitude saving throw.
Guys, this is what happens to the ensign red shirts. This is what happens when you build an NPC. You become a story of corpse in the woods. Did I write my parents a letter on me at least? So I have something for them to remember me by. Okay.
One of us
Realize,
is gonna have
Megan,
to roll to
a
find your
corpse in the
body.
woods.
How'd I do? I can't see it.
18?
Too many windows. That's not bad.
That's solid, yeah. So, yeah, you kind of grab, and it's becoming itchy, but you're holding yourself from itching and knowing that sometimes that you grew up on the farm, you know, when you get a poison or a venom on you, you don't want to itch it to spread it, and you kind of, and you hold yourself there. You do know that there's people back at the caravan who might be able to give you something for this, if it gets too bad. But our scene shifts slightly over to that little campfire in the woods, as we see 2 small individuals having just set up camp, kind of prepping things for the night, a little fire going with a roasting rabbit on it, and quite a large, without better words, hunk of metal standing kind of looming over the fire. Grim and Dirty, can you introduce your characters?
I'm playing Alub, the goblin alchemist. He's about 3 feet tall. He's got solid red eyes. Gives him a sinister look, but he's really just curious. He's interested in everything. He wants to learn things. He carries a lot of highly volatile, possibly explosive things on him. He tries to make things, different concoctions and elixirs and potions, and sometimes they explode in his hands. Sometimes they explode where they're supposed to. Yeah, he's mostly curious. He likes, trying to talk to people. But he's got a little like purple robe with gold trim on it, armor underneath. It's kind of shoddy. And as I discovered when I opened up my character sheet for the very first time, he starts the game encumbered with the gear that I bought. So that's a whoopsie. So this little guy is just loaded down, full of crap. He's got potion bottles, random weird bits of metal and scrap, and he's got all kinds of. He sounds like a water jug when he's walking around. Essentially, he's got all kinds of stuff on him.
Sloshing.
Sloshing. There we go.
and I'm playing Rimmon, the goblin brother, who is slightly younger than his brother Lube, slightly shorter than his brother Lube, and slightly less charismatic than his brother Lube. And you would see him currently crawling over what looks like a hunk of trash held together by wires and twine, and he's jumping on a panel of steel, going trying to make it fit the best he can. He is covered head to toe in all different, like, chunky cloth and a very large hat. Wears these huge goggles on his head that have like those reflective lenses, so when you try and look at his face, all you see is bright light if you have a torch. And he tries to mask what he is and tries to look less goblin-y to the best of his ability, but probably his mannerisms and way he speaks will give it away rather quickly. Oh, and he has a bunch of different like knickknacks and tools and all that hanging around his belt.
And what are the two of you doing as you prep camp? Any conversation being had this evening?
Rimmon, keep jumping. It'll get there eventually. Just keep jumping. I might have something to make it a little more slick. He starts rummaging through his pockets looking for a bottle.
He grabs it as a little hammer and he's just swinging it.
I told you it wouldn't fit. The man on the back of the cart, we stole it, but we said it would be the right size. It isn't the right size, and now we are here. I'm sorry, Clank.
And he's trying to shove it in the best he can. It just won't. And he falls through him.
It fit.
Yes, it fit.
This opens. Yes.
Can I get both of you to roll a perception?
Sure. Go find everything.
Insanity.
Perception. Roll. There we go.
17 and 10. So, Rimmon, the sound of the clanking and slamming of metal has kind of partially deafened you for a moment. But Lube, you hear the sound of someone in the trees not too far off kind of react to something. What exactly kind of screech or sound effect do they hear, Megan?
Probably like the saddest whimper, like a.
Rimmon, shh. Do you hear that?
His head is currently inside of Clank.
So, what is it? Is it making Rimmon's voice louder, like bouncing around inside of Clank?
There's like a slight echo.
Somebody out there.
I think your voice is cutting out when you go loud, because I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, for Grim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he wasn't saying much at all.
Should we go check it out?
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe you send Clank first, even without his missing panel, it should be okay. Right?
Well, I'll send him and I'll ride on his back. I'll be real quiet.
And you see him like spider cling to the back, try to hide his size behind Clank.
And, yeah, then Lube will kind of stalk behind Clank, bomb ready to go.
All right. If you guys are attempting to be stealthy, go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Sure.
Including Clank.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Clank is not being stealthy. I'm trying to be stealthy on Clank.
Is Clank creating a distraction?
16. And there's no perception necessary to see Clank, but Megan, go ahead and make me a perception to see the goblins.
Okay, got you.
Oh shit!
How'd I do? I can't actually see.
Nat 20, the first nat 20 of the game.
Nice.
Yes. I see right through what you guys are doing.
So yeah, Megan, you glance over to that campsite again as you're kind of whimpering and kind of reacting to the pain in your arm. And you see this looming, probably 8-foot tall, scrap metal pieced together to look like some oversized humanoid creature with just like random panels and put together gears and random stuff you'd find on a farm or a blacksmithy just stuffed into it. Starting to lumber away from the campfire towards you. And you see a goblin like peeking his head up over the shoulder, and another one kind of sneaking into the trees a little bit to its right.
All right, so like there's an attempt to be sneaky right now to get to me, right?
From
So,
the
like,
goblins, yeah.
Yeah, on a scale of like 1 being like these are super legit kind people to a scale of this is extremely threatening, I think we're kind of over here, maybe. And so I think I'm gonna just like, are they coming like directly for me?
They're coming towards your noise, so yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just turn around. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see them, and I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna very quickly walk back towards my camp. Just very quickly, but not run. I don't want them to think that I know they're there. And so I'll very quickly walk towards my camp. I don't feel like this is safe. Let's just go.
All right.
If you can't see them, they can't see you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yep.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. How stealthy am I?
Yeah. Go ahead
Can
and
I
roll that
lose
stealth.
them?
Yeah. Go ahead
Wait
and roll
a
that stealth.
second.
Because they haven't
Let's-
spotted you yet. They only heard you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How'd I do? Oh, come on! I rolled a 1.
From a 20 to a 1.
As it goes, highs and lows. All right, Ribbon and Lube, roll a perception check versus that. We'll
I hope
see.
I fail.
I love this.
You do fail, Ribbon. You see nothing but darkness in the forests. Clank is starting to come to a slow stop because there's nothing to see. Lube, you see this farmer peasant girl like immediately do a full 180 and start walking away somewhat casually through the woods, completely tense as they walk.
Raymond, you see that? Jeez.
This is like the Stonebridge hide and seek all over again. No one's here. You told me they would all be down by the docks, but none of them were.
Right there. Just right there. Just look. No. You have to go above the shoulder to look. You're just staring at Clank's back.
Oh, sorry.
Pull myself up higher. Oh!
No.
there.
See, it's called a tree. A tree. You don't
Make
got many
yourself-
of those back home.
There's things for your eyes. You need some. Not the goggles. The things that help you see better.
Oh,
He takes off. His
Megan, you
goggles.
can
Oh.
fully hear them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like, they killed all those people at the docks. Definitely.
Oh, there's someone right up there. Some kind of peasant person. They're just out in the woods.
oh. Peasant person. We are here and open for trade. It is Lube and Brother Ribbon. Come see our wares.
Those are not names.
Exotic.
Not names you want to hear in the dark of the woods.
How was that? Was that a good sales pitch, Lube? Did I do it right?
We'll work on the delivery. But yeah, it's mostly all right. Yeah. Hello? peasant person?
Tight-lipped. How far am I out right now?
You started about 20 feet out. You're just, if you haven't stopped moving.
I haven't.
So you guys
I
are,
have.
if you're just watching her leave or if you're trying to follow.
Nah. Like, we see what it is, and does she look like she has any? Oh, I don't know at this point if we can tell if she's she or it's just some random person.
Yeah, it's just
we
some
don't know.
person. Yeah.
And if we don't see any weapons, like, just somebody in the woods. They probably had to go to the bathroom. That's all.
Oh, yep. Some good leaves around here.
The softest. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think they're gonna buy anything.
Well, enjoy your poop.
Turn around and I'll start walking back to the camp.
The two of you turn around to walk back into your camp. You push out through the bushes and trees to get to the little clearing you have. And both of your backpacks are missing.
Okay. I'm getting on. back on Clank, and I'm chasing down the peasant who stole our bag.
Oh, no!
Do you think she grabbed it when she went to poop?
That's the good old poop and swap. Yep, we remember this one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, I guess we should go back and get her then.
Clank. It's coming back in your direction.
Is it possible for me to get to my camp before they get to me?
So yeah, because you were moving the whole time and you never stopped moving, they were sitting there yelling at you and then turned around. You've got a decent head start on them. You kind of come out of the woods to the river and you see your caravan on the other side of the river. And it's a really large caravan. There's like multiple campsites set up along the river. And luckily, there's a couple rocks that you hopped across the first time to get over here. And you can quickly rush over and jump across that. Just give me a acrobatics to see how it goes first.
I'm good at this. Am I good at it?
12 is not bad. And you've done it before. So it's not a high DC here. So you rush over, leap on the first, leap on the second, start to slip on the third, but luckily kind of stumble your way over to the shoreline on the other side. Some of the campsite, most people are already mostly asleep. Your arm is really starting to get more itchy now. The skin around it's starting to turn red and purple. And you hear like the distant of Clank kind of pushing through the trees.
Hey, can I go find Lauren, please?
Mm-hmm. You know roughly what tent he's staying at, and you rush around, and we do pick up to a little tent set up on the side of one of the carts. Inside the tent, kind of putting together their stuff, prepping for the night and the next day's travel. Who do we see in there? So very twisted.
Well, you see Lorne. He is a kitsune who very much wants to be a medic. That's why he joined the military once upon a time. But I would be, getting my medical things ready for the following day before I hit the sack. And I'm tall and lithe, covered in black fur. Doesn't wear a whole lot of clothing. As a kitsune, he's very fox-like traits. And when he hears Megan pull the flap back, he doesn't even look over his shoulder. He just says, What now?
Oh, excuse me, Lauren. Are you busy?
Not at all. What can I do for you?
Okay, well, I think there are two gentlemen in the forest who are looking to sell some goods. Thought you might want to talk to them. Maybe.
Raiders visiting at this hour of the night.
Hold on, we went over this. Define raiders again?
Those would be people who stalk about in the night and take your things from you. Possibly your life.
Okay. Well, they wanted to sell things, so what does that mean?
Traders in the night.
Oh, okay. Well, I think they're those then, but they do definitely give off raider vibes or feelings, you know? I can't, describe exactly. I think there was a goblin and a giant machine that was walking.
I pick up a med kit in one hand and my sword in the other. Gotta be ready for everything, I suppose. And when I turn around, can I see that she's injured? Is it like obvious or?
Are you trying to hide it?
I
maybe?
think I forgot about it, to be honest.
So on the arm, you do see the skin turning red and purple. And
Okay. I'd like to take a look at that.
all right, go ahead and make me a medicine check if Megan lets you take a look at it.
Oh yeah, sure.
That roll.
That's
that roll.
great.
Hey,
no,
look.
it's super good roll. Wow, way to go. This is good. It was a good start.
It looks fine to me, so I just sort of push her aside and head out to confront whatever it is that's raiding or trading with us in the middle of the night.
All right, so yeah, you glance at it. It's good. It's fine. Then you walk past Megan, out of the tent. Walk around through the carts to the river, just as this large mechanical thing kind of pushes out of the tree line on the other side of the river. A goblin head poking up over its shoulder, and another goblin kind of slinking along next to it. And Lube and Rimmon, you see across the river, you see all these carts kind of going on for probably half a mile down the river, just little campsites all throughout. And suddenly, the person you saw kind of steps around a cart with this large fox humanoid creature.
Should wave.
They're waving at us. Do you think they're taunting us? I bet they're over there saying, "Haha, they have your backpacks."
You're right, Ribbon. You're right, Lube. What do we do? Do we do like the big distraction while the other go gets the bags?
Yeah, we could do that. It worked the one time.
I
Okay.
hear them.
Do you,
Yeah, we're not being stealthy.
no.
Nah, we said nothing about being quiet.
Do you want to be the distraction or do you want me to? I can do the fastball special.
Yeah, let's see that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
So I will
Step
sit
into
in
the
place.
light.
Give me as a sec. Okay. So I'll
Sorry.
So I'll sit in Clank's hand, and I'll have him throw me at them.
All right. Go ahead and have Clank give me a strength check to throw you across the river.
Yes.
As expected.
Yeah.
So you guys watch this metal monstrosity take one of the goblins, lift it up, and kind of do a half-hearted. You hear grinding as it chucks, and its hand kind of gets stuck halfway through, and you watch the goblin kind of fly halfway and then slam into the river, immediately start getting dragged into the river.
Does he skip?
He does not skip. He was not tossed
Damn.
like a skip. He was
It's like a shot put.
Yep, it was a shot put.
He
as I
got
walk
dragged
down the
into the
river.
river. Is he drowning?
He fell into the river. Please give me an athletics check, Rimmon.
Oh. Oh no. Athletics. Oh God! Wow. Okay.
You kind of keeping yourself a little bit above, and you're eventually able to you get dragged in, and you grab onto one of the rocks that Megan had skipped across to get to the other side. And you're just kind of like clinging there in this shivering water.
Did he say he was drowning?
Clank, go get him. Just save him. And Lube will just take off running to try to get him.
Yeah, I'll look at Lauren to be like, should we help him?
Yeah. Having decided that this is clearly not any sort of threat, I put the sword away and head over and fish the goblin out of the river. If I can't just reach him with my hand, I'll like grab a stick or something and offer it to him and tell him to grab on. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, you reach out, and you do need to get like a large stick to reach out into the middle of the river. And it's a deep water. Lube, how are you trying to get to Rimmon?
He's standing on the shore yelling for Clank to get to him. That's essentially it. He's digging around through his pack to see if he can find some rope or something to throw. And he sees fox person, I guess, start poking at him with a stick. Like, hey, be nice to my brother. He's drowning. You gotta help him. Don't poke him.
Trying to help him.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
All right, Rimmon, how are you reacting to the large stick being pushed out to you?
As soon as the stick like gets to me, I'm gonna do like that full body hug on the stick, so that when he lifts it up, it's just me coming with the stick.
All right, give me an athletics, Lauren. You end up putting both hands as you pull it closer, and you lift it up, and yeah, you've got a goblin on a stick right now, flopping around.
I turned to head over toward the campfire. The thought crosses my mind that a goblin on a stick might be a tasty treat. But instead of lowering him over the fire, I set him down next to it. Apparently, he's a pitiful looking thing at this point.
Yeah, you just see
half
soaked cloth. You don't actually see the goblin itself in there. You just see just like a giant pile of cloth that's now just drenched.
Did he like waterboard himself because he's got like a cloth over his face? Yeah, I'm gonna like pull that off a little bit and then go find a blanket to put around him to sop up some water.
Oh my god.
Our scene
Yeah.
scene shifts a little bit to down the road. Walking on this beautiful open night, clear night, the two moons shining down. One is full. We see another small individual just enjoying this open road. And she's kind of approaching the edges of the caravan when she sees this strange scene up ahead. And Fuzka, can you introduce your character?
Yes. Cavalli is wearing very sort of billowy sleeves that seem to kind of move with every slight motion, and even when she's still, seems to kind of float almost around her. She has numerous kind of colored face paints on her dark brown skin with very curly hair. She looks like she's been on the road for a little bit, and that's only really evident in her clothing, because her attitude is very much like, I have been set free and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. Just kind of walking around. But before she comes across this, she probably stopped for a good 10 minutes to investigate a caterpillar that she found on the side of the road, and has since put him on her shoulder, and has just decided that he's a friend. But, walking towards this sort of scene, I think she'll just kind of like stop and stare for a second. Am I coming from an angle where they can see me, or does it seem like, are they blocked by the caravan?
There's like
Sightlines?
sightlines are there's like one cart between you and them,
Mm-hmm.
but they are towards the river from the road, so there's a little bit of sightline on the road from where you're coming. You have an easier sightline on them than they do you, because you're
Okay.
small, and they're also looking at the river and everything going on over there.
I think she's gonna like take a second and just kind of like lean over and whisper to the caterpillar on her shoulder.
Alright, got you. Let's go figure out what's going on.
And she is going to march up to whatever situation is happening. Just no attempt at stealth, just walk it on over.
Yeah, you see this large fox individual with a goblin, or a large pile of wet rags that's breathing heavily on a stick.
Do those come in lakes now?
Busy night.
Hello.
This one came in the river.
You're the furriest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hello. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Lorne. Who might you be?
I'm Kavali, and this is Gachi.
Havali and Gutchy. Well, it's late. Would you care to join our camp? Apparently we have visitors.
Are you fishing for green people?
Unexpectedly so.
Oh, okay.
There's another on the other side of the river with a thing.
That's not a thing. That's my brother, Lube.
Looks over
No,
at Cavalli.
What are you?
Kavali. I think I just explained that.
Don't know what are you?
Mummy. I mean,
Hi, I'm Riven. I'm a me.
Okay, hi, Riven?
Riven.
Rimmon. Okay. It feels weird. Anyway, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
Me and my brother. He's also a me. We're traveling salesmen trying to sell stuff, but the where'd she go? She did the crap and swap.
Give him the sales pitch.
I'm actually just standing right here. Sorry. I'm standing right here if you're looking for me. I didn't move at all, actually.
Ah!
It does like the jump back.
Hi.
With the only
Alright, 1 sec.
available person with a hand free, Cavalli kind of marches up to Megan and offers a handshake.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi. Jake.
This is when we exchange names.
She's
Oh.
shaking actively with you.
I'm Megan. Hi.
Hi.
Are we still shaking hands? Too long? Way too long? Okay.
Too long.
Megan won't let go until you do, so I don't know.
She's now looking at the goblins but still shaking your hand.
like look at Lorne, like, is this normal? Am I getting faint because I have this wound and this is exerting me?
Your arm is getting, more and more pain starts
Are you
shooting through
guys
your arm.
shot?
Start to like kind of pass out a little bit as you're shaking my hand.
Oh, all right. You are you all right? You good? What's happening here?
Oh,
I didn't think I
sorry.
had that kind of strength.
No, I'm okay. I just got a little bug bite, I guess.
Oh,
He says it's fine though. So
okay. Did it look like this? She points at her caterpillar friend.
I was like, no, I think it was a bird actually.
If you have a wound that does not heal and you need to heal it fast, please call on the lube and Ribbon Brothers for all of your healing needs.
Looks across the river and goes the thumbs up.
Good job.
She eventually stops the handshake.
Oh my god, you're still going? I feel like
Perfect.
Megan might like actually fall to her knee, just one knee in that case.
She only stops the handshake to point at the goblins and hope that they can help you.
So Lou will look around and like, is there a safe way across? Like, does he see where Megan went across?
Yeah, so you have the option of trying to leap across the rocks or try to wade the river. So it's an athletics or an acrobatics.
Oh, he's gonna try to leap across.
Okay, go ahead and give me that acrobatics.
We're learning something now. What does encumbered do to a roll?
Ooh.
Just curious.
Not
Oh.
enough.
Nothing good.
It just encumbered usually gives different minuses depending on how encumbered you are. So like
I see.
instead of disadvantage, you're just getting minuses to your overall roll.
Got it.
With surprising agility and skill, Lube leaps from rock to rock, no problem, no slip, like he's done this a million times, and leaps to the other side.
Just lands and with a big sloshing sound. It holds on to everything from moving around. Just, Rimmon, you okay?
I'll do the dog shake with all my wet robes and stuff.
I'm good.
Hi, Rimmon's alright. Yes, healing. This one. He holds up a little red vial for you.
Okay, I will take the vial, I guess.
He holds his hand out.
It did say for sale. I did hear that part. Sale.
Oh,
You know.
oh, sorry. I'm sorry. How much?
He has a slight panic and he looks at Rimmon. How much was this?
First day's free.
Oh, okay, he says the first one's free. Here,
Oh,
you'll be back. You'll be back for more.
okay. Okay.
And just looking at it, any idea what this vial may contain that these strange goblins in the night are offering for free?
Yeah, what does it look like, Lube?
It's like
At a
a
glance.
reddish brown kind of syrupy looking concoction.
I will give you a medicine check or an arcana check, Lauren.
It's better.
Oh, shit. Nice.
So Lauren, you glance over at it just as they're like exchanging it, and you've seen these come in multiple varieties in styles and different makes because people make them from different things, but you recognize the telltale signs of a simple healing potion.
It's just a real small one.
That should be fine, but I'm not sure that she needs it.
Well, look at her. She's almost passed out. She should give our backpacks back, though. That wasn't very nice.
I didn't take any backpacks. I didn't.
Now that he's up close, he's looking to see if she has backpacks on her.
I don't have
Always
backpacks.
looking around the whole caravan to see if there are extra backpacks.
Did we see? I saw them come out of the tent, right, when we were across the river.
Yes. Yes.
While they're talking to Lube, I'm just gonna jog into their tent and just start looking around.
And what is he seeing in there, Lauren? Because it's your tent.
My lamellar breastplate be sitting near my bedroll. Everything would be nice and neat. My backpack and bow and quiver.
So those are the things you see, Rimmon. Not much. No, you don't see your backpack or
And a
Lube.
contraption made of sticks like bent and twisted into a sort of a ball, with a shiny stone in the center of it.
Oh, I'm just sitting down and looking at the contraption like, oh, wow. Do I dare? Oh, maybe. Just in the tent, sitting there.
You find him?
So it's intended to be if he touches it, the sticks have been like pressed together so that if somebody touches it, it just sort of pops open and gives them a little fright.
I'll run out of the tent going, it was already broken.
You all hear this. Hear him running out of the tent yelling.
Ribbon, are you okay? You stop dying tonight.
It's not my fault. He had a ball with a shiny stone inside, and when I didn't touch it, but looked at it from afar without my hands, it broke.
I've heard of things that do that. He's kind of trying to sell it. Yeah, Ribbon's very powerful. His glare can just break things.
So, just a quick question. Where are you guys going? You got a lot of stuff here.
Oh, yeah. Take a second to look around.
So, Verlorn Megan, you know, the caravan is currently heading to the city of Darden, only probably another 4 or 5 days travel from here. It's just the caravan itself is a simple trade caravan that kind of wraps around Acteron every couple months doing trade and deals, and you guys just happen to have gotten on in the last run.
Does the goblin seem shocked at all when he comes running out of the tent?
Oh yeah, he ran out going.
So I believe I can get 3 temporary hit points from that because I have invigorating fear. You're invigorated by the shock of a prank or the thrum of terror. You gain temporary hit points equal to the creature's level or 3, whichever is higher.
I love it.
This is our medic, right?
That's
Yeah.
great. That's a great. That's
that.
great. That's so. Oh boy.
I can see this going so badly.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, this is gonna be a thing.
Yep. This is excellent. I'm here for it.
So you feel invigorated, Lauren, as the Rimmon runs back to the campsite.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, our caravan's heading to Darden. I joined up not too long ago. Trying to make it to Collis.
The what?
Sounds Collis?
Call it?
It's a
What's that?
port city.
Oh,
Said to be really cool.
you're going because it's cool?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Also, because there may be work to be had there.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we work together. Because we're. What are we doing again?
We are adventuring.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Sorry. Yes, we're adventurers. That's our formal title.
Lib,
Yeah,
did you hear that, Lib? Did you hear that? They're adventurers.
I did. Adventurers mean money.
Yeah, I know, right? Right?
Yeah.
They hurt. They need people that hurt.
Yeah. And they might need people that. They might need to hurt people. Oh, and then like you can see Lube's eyes light up. He's like, might that we can hurt people, and then we can offer healing for a price.
We too are going towards the D place.
Yes, we're going to the D, and we can be venturers too.
Wait, no, we are adventurers.
Oh yeah, we are venturers.
So, do you guys have like a card or something? How do you know everyone's adventurers here? How does this work?
Yep, 1 sec.
Hands you a card, very poorly written. It says Lube and Rimmon Adventure Co.
Did he like write it in front of us? Like, yeah. Okay. Excellent. Nods
He wrote it on
totally.
Lube's back.
Ah, shoot. I guess anyone can. We should write our own cards. Do you guys have your own card?
We sure.
I don't, but I guess I just also just sort of started calling myself an adventurer too. So I don't think there's like a qualification or like a certificate that you need. I think you can just call yourself an if you want to call yourself an adventurer, I think you can.
How do you
Honestly.
spell your names?
K-I-V. How's that for name for you?
Gives you a business card. Says Cavalli and Caterpillar and Company.
His name is Gachi.
She hands it back to you.
Scribbled it out.
G-A.
How's that his name too?
Okay, so official adventurers we all are, and things. Also, just quick question: where are we right now? What is this called?
This is called camp.
Camp. Well, camp also means like that's where you like sleep for the night and whatever. Like where is this camp?
Well, we're just south of Lockwell and kind of, hold on, west of Adarden a bit, I guess. Where we are.
Yeah.
Jim, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, Nikki's got it. I have no idea.
If that helps. Wait, how do you not know where you are? You have to be someplace to. You have to come from someplace to know where you're. Are you lost?
Absolutely not. Totally know where I'm going. Can you say those locations for me one more time?
Am I convinced that she knows that she's not lost? She totally knows where she's going.
Cavalli wants to roll a deception check.
What I do for the laughs, I don't think she would like try, but I think she's just if it comes off that way, why not? Is that a deception check? What were you saying?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Deception versus Megan's perception.
Oh, my perception is what tells lies? Oh no.
Yes.
Don't worry, I got a nat 1 for you on the board.
Let me follow that up. What we got?
14.
Alright,
It's
not
very
bad.
appropriate, to be honest.
Cavalli has no idea where they are or where they're going.
Okay. All right. Okay.
She's still just like scribbling down the names you wrote down, and is like
Yeah.
drawing a very crude map in her notepad right now.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just gonna encourage her. I'm too shy to tell her that she's drawing it backwards.
Like upside
So-
down.
Yeah.
Cavalli, what do you do?
Well, I make friends, as you can see with Gachi here. And now you all, totally friends. I am looking around. This is what I do. Well, actually, now I'm an adventurer.
She holds up the new card that she just got.
Well, the more the merrier, I say.
So, if Lube looks around and takes a look at the camp and everything here, like, what Does this look to him like mostly traders, or are there
So
like
the,
armed people around? Or
most of the people in this spot seem to be asleep at this point. This part of the camp is a little quiet. But Lube, as you do look around, and as I said, this caravan kind of, there's little camp spots all along the river for this caravan. It's quite a large one. This is kind of the most north of all the campsites. It's like the edge of the back of the caravan. And you're glancing kind of southward towards the rest of the caravan, and you've all been talking, discussing things, and trying to figure out who each other are. And in Lube, you realize at this moment, about 45 feet away at one of the next little campsites, one of the carts is on fire. And you see armed men...
I didn't do it!
rushing into those carts at this point in time.
She's gonna. Remen still has all of his stuff on him, right?
Yeah, that's his basic stuff that he had on him.
Okay. He's gonna run over and just start shaking Remen's gear to make some kind of alarm noise. Fire! Look, I didn't do it! He just starts shaking the crap out of Remen's gear.
And as you
goblin siren.
As you do that, you hear I'll hear a little clanking sound of metal on metal across the river as you see like a chain net being thrown at Clank. And you see leaping out from kind of the field, rushing across towards your guys' carts and tents, a handful of brigand-looking individuals. And with that, we're going to take our break real quick and pick up there afterwards.
Megan, meet the Raiders.
Oh, I see the difference.
Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. I am Cavalli. It is very nice to meet you.
Just making friends everywhere.
You touch Clank, you die.
Oh no! Wait, Cavalli. Actually, never mind. Just let her go.
Hand out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to make them all pass out with a handshake.
But we'll be back in just a couple minutes for whatever this exchange ends up being.
Awesome.
See y'all.
We're gonna be friends.
This is when we find out Cavalli's super strong and just her hand.
It is.
And we're back, y'all. Back into this mess, this chaos, this motley crew who just came together over some weird shared experience of all wanting to be adventurers, or, money-making adventures.
Pyramid schemes, let's just be honest.
But yeah, so we pick up to them all cuddled around at a campfire talking to each other about whatever that is they're really talking about. But a handful of what Lauren has identified as raiders have come rushing out from the fields, as well as there seems to be two on the far side of the river trying to catch Clank or capture Clank. So, my lovely adventurers, can I have you all roll initiative?
Oh,
Sure can.
Where is that?
So
roll
it's
is
at
that
perception. There's a perception roll and an initiative roll on perception.
Oh, I see it.
So if we were trying to be sneaky and like dive into some bushes or something, could we roll initiative with stealth instead?
If you had
Oh,
been
actu-
stealthy to begin with, yes.
Damn it. All right.
But
All right,
because
I'm
this
ready.
is all surprising you, no.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, I'm going to have the yellows be one turn and the others be the other turn.
Also, you know what? I should have told you this on break, and I forgot. I sent you a message where I'm missing some things.
Oh, some of your alchemy
Yeah, I think it's because of how Path Builder displays it.
displayed it. I just didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I missed it too when it did that. I'm like, where's my other stuff? And it puts it in 2 columns instead of 1 straight line. It's kind of weird.
So this is something for you. You can go to the compendium.
Okay.
If you type in those alchemical bombs or whatever reagents and everything in the little search bar, they should pop up in the compendium. And if you drag them and drop them into your spells, I believe it was.
There's an alchemy tab on here.
Yeah, the alchemy. If you drag and drop it into the alchemy tab,
Cool.
They will automatically pop up
Thank you, thank you.
if memory serves. So I apologize. I missed those when I was transferring the
Good.
character. All right, we do have a hydrate from chat. Thank you, One Wolfman.
Oh, hydrate.
Bam.
On it. We just drank
Got
my
one Wolfman
moonshine.
pack one. Oh my god.
Moonshine.
Jar.
Cool. Rev, that's working. I'll get all those
Does
out.
it work? Go.
Yep.
All right. So, and do we have an initiative from Clank? Or does he go on your turn, Raymond? I don't remember how the construct works. Does he go just...
He's a minion, so he acts on my turn. I have to use an action to make him do anything.
That's right. Okay. So we're good there. Like I said, we're learning. I've barely looked at the inventor so far. But so cool. I really like the inventor. Okay. So we pick up as these brigands wielding bows, crossbows, swords, and maces come rushing out. And Lauren, your seasoned military time allows you to react first.
All right. So these people wielding weapons, right off, like, try to identify like which one is the biggest threat. Like, is there one of them not with a weapon in his hand, carrying a staff or a small stick or a shiny stone?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll to see what kind of weapons each person's carrying. Um,
17.
You do a quick glance around. Most are all of the ones with the blue circle around them are wielding melee weapons from maces to swords and such. The 2 yellow ones are wielding range weapons. One's got a bow and one's got a crossbow. So none seem to be in the magical sense that you were looking for. They look, like what you'd expect from a
Perfect.
wizard.
Okay. So this is my tent just here next to me.
Yeah.
All right. My character sheet doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'll reach down inside my tent and grab my bola, which I will chuck at this fellow right here.
Okay.
Can we target people? Is that a thing?
No, you do your roll, and then I'll compare it to his AC.
All right.
I've got it. I've got everything pulled up on my end. Yeah, it's not the Foundry auto. Gosh darn it, people.
Yeah, there's a chat's going wild, guys. We just gotta take a little break. Can we just take a little break and just say, yeah, chat, yeah, get it, get it. Rev.
I'm getting rank 2. Let's go.
Woo.
Thanks, Brandy.
You.
Showing Rev the
Thank you, everybody.
Well deserved
Thank you,
love, man. Well
everybody.
deserved love. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
He has to do a whole campaign with characters named Lube and Rimmon. I think
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll take it.
the
I'll take
love
it.
right now. Out the gate.
He likes it.
Oh man.
Look at that top train.
Let's go.
The bola has a range of 20 feet,
Okay.
so I need to move. To there, and then to there. To there.
To there. We've got it, guys. We know how to do math.
Sometimes
Yeah, it does the weird thing on the angles. Okay.
Yeah, the Pathfinder thing.
All right. That did not attack. I want to attack with it.
Yeah, I rolled the
Here it is. I
damage, but it
found it.
didn't. Okay, cool.
All right. Boom.
Boom, Chakalaka. 22. Yeah, for sure. That definitely hits. 22 for 5 bludgeoning damage. And does the bullet have a special effect? Range
It
trip.
is non-lethal. It does. Oh, look at that! It did it again. Okay.
We're learning, y'all.
And it does. Is that a crit on him?
It is not a crit. It was. Wait. Shoot. Is crits 10 or 5 higher? Rules.
10. I think they're 10.
It was 10 higher? Okay.
Yeah.
Then no, it is not a crit.
Okay.
This weapon can be used to make a trip attack. Did you want to do it as a trip attack, or did you want to do it as an actual attack?
Yeah, I wanted to. He's a melee guy, so I
Yeah.
was trying to pin him down.
Okay. So that's apparently an athletics check. Like I said, we're learning.
Oh. Okay, well then just I guess
Just do
give
damage?
him the 5 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll just.
No worries. So, flies across the air, cracks him pretty hard in the legs. He does seem to get a slight limp from the hit. Already looking pretty rough. Wasn't expecting someone to rush him right out the gate. Gosh darn it, guys.
I know, I'm loving it. This is great. Good luck, Rev. I know you're trying so hard, but they love you so much. So much more fun when it's someone else is just getting so many subs. It's just great. Rain! Make it rain, guys!
Let's go.
Guys, make it rain. Just do it. This is so fun.
Oh man.
Fun to watch him break.
Yes,
Yeah,
apparently
it is.
so.
It is great.
Sweat, Rev, sweat.
Yeah, feel the sweat.
Oh, we're all enjoying this too much.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Of course.
But all right, so Lauren
that's
does
2 actions. I have 1 left.
Okay.
I can move again with that.
Yeah, you can move again with that.
So I will come back here and try to protect my friends.
All right.
And that's it.
Sounds solid. Then we go to Cavalli. As you see
Alright,
your fox friend throw something at them.
Yes. For my just clarification, the colors don't necessarily mean anything, do they? Or like, does that
So
blue ring mean
The
something?
blue ring is melee people. The yellow ring is range combatants.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay,
that's really helpful.
That is good to know. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like, hey, that blue dude is your buddy, and don't hit him. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't. Miss
I'm glad
that.
because
Okay.
I thought the yellow were on our side actually. So I'm glad you specified.
Yeah, we gotta find out sometimes. Okay. So I think she's going to take a few steps forward because she's full like old man with her hand out, like "Hello, Cavalli." But upon seeing that interaction, is like, "Oh, they're bad. They're bad." We said raiders, right? All right. She's.
They
going
might be
to walk
Brigands.
forward. They don't- Brigands.
Oh.
You're gonna have to explain, give me that in another sentence and spell it out for me later. But she's gonna walk forward, and then she's going to use one of her elemental blasts against that first dude. That guy right there. It has a range of 60 feet. I'm gonna click it. I don't know what the hell will happen.
Ooh.
Okay. Things happened. Okay.
Okay, so roll
Just so we're looking at
damage.
It's gonna. It looked like it auto rolled all the different kinds of damage. I'm using air, which means it's 3.
Okay.
I guess. And then use the damage type listed, then make a melee or ranged impulse attack. Okay. Impulse attack. I saw that somewhere. Hold on. I'm learning this character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all learning this, and
Yeah.
just from looking at the kineticist, it seemed like a pretty complicated class. So I was curious to see what it does.
Oh geez. That's the wrong
Oh,
one.
it didn't.
Pardon me. Hold on. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Interestingly, I don't think
well-oiled
it's in
machine.
my actions thing.
Oh, interesting.
Which is why I was trying to find like where I could just like click that to go off, but it doesn't look like I can.
Interesting.
So,
So we'll have to add
I might just roll the
attack
d20
roll.
for right now.
Yeah, no
and
worries.
add my bonuses to it, and then I'll
Yeah.
figure it out after this.
And we'll add
so
it to your
knowing-
range strikes or melee strikes.
Yeah, I definitely have to make sure I got that going. So from what I'm seeing, it's plus my strength, but oh wait, hold on. Okay, so d20 again. Pardon me, sorry, fellas.
No, it's all good.
Plus, I think it's plus 3 as well. Okay. Oh shit, that was a natural 19.
Ooh, for a total
We get
of
24 hits.
24 definitely hits.
Awesome.
Just
they
one
take
short from a crit, though.
Yeah, sure. They take a whopping 3 points of electricity. Actually, she's gonna use slashing. She's gonna slashing damage.
Okay.
She's gonna like basically shoot a like burst at them. You gain
Okay.
avoidance. Okay. I'm just
And is that a
gonna-
double action or a single action to do that?
Actually, I was looking. It looks like if you make it a 2-action elemental blast, you gain a status effect bonus to the damage roll equal to your Constitution modifier. I think she's gonna sit still and do that. So it'll be a 2-action, which means I add 4 damage to it. So that goes up to 7 damage total.
Okay.
And that's
Then
the whole end of her turn.
I will, because it's the first one of the game, first kill of the game. Cavalli, how do you want to take them out?
Oh, I think she's fully doing it by accident. She's just like, "Oh, you're bad guys," and with the hand that was out for a handshake, she just kind of like turns into like some sort of air palm strike. And I think she kicks his legs out so hard that he like face plants hard enough to like break his neck or something. She's like, "Oh, I done did it!"
Yeah, and you watch this this guy charging out with like a heavy mace. He gets hit by a bull, and then suddenly this airstrike out of nowhere sends him heels overhead, slamming into the ground, lying motionlessly. His partner's being like,
Brutal.
That was a brigand raider. Raider. Bad. Oh boy.
oh boy.
You broke a friend.
Oh. That's my turn. I have no more actions left.
Sounds good. And then we go to Rimmon.
Question: is raising your shield an action?
Yes.
Okay. I will use one action, and you see Rimmon, he has this, like, once again, scrapwork gauntlet, and he goes, ha! And he shakes it, and you go, ding, 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 and a buckler comes out of it, because I bought the gauntlet buckler. I spent so much money on it, it was so cool.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Worth it.
And then for his other action, he's going to use overdrive. The only thing about overdrive is it says a DC for your level crafting check. So I don't know what the DC actually is. I think it's set by you.
DC for your level. All right. Let me double.
So I'll just do it
check
either
that.
way. 13 is what I got for my crafting check.
DC equal to your level. Let me go to inventor, y'all, real quick.
Yeah, I'll copy and paste it for you if you want.
I like it for like a first or second experience of ever touching Pathfinder. Like 3 of us went with some like high end, hard to learn classes.
Mm.
Well, I mean, maybe the alchemist isn't, but
Listen,
it
I'm
seems
very
like it.
excited.
Why won't you let me just copy this?
Okay,
let
level
me.
based DCs. All right, level 1 will be DC 15.
DC 15. Okay, so I fail. Okay. Okay, I pick him. So you see me with this little crank on my sword going, yin, yin, yin. Oh, nope. Doesn't work. Ah, shit. And for my last action, I will use the minion command and command Clank to, with 2 actions, walk over to this guy. I don't have control over him.
Oh,
Punch him in the gut and take his stuff.
controlled by Gremlin.
All right. So he's gonna walk over there, try
Okay.
and punch him in the gut.
One action to move, another action to attack.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice roll.
20 hits, 11 damage. Just a heavy fist right in this guy who, like, Clank has been standing pretty much inactive, just watching this whole time. You all see him turn, knock the wind out of this guy trying to, like, throw a metal chain across him. Stumbles back, coughing, kind of, like, gets back onto one knee, and he's like, okay.
And as a free action, I want to be a proud papa.
That is a free action. That is a free action.
That's it. My turn.
Yeah, get him.
You get it.
And then we go to Lube.
Okay. So
Yes.
yeah, make sure all this is right with the actions and everything. Because looking for everything, he's a little ways away. Lube is going to move up here. Which doesn't seem like a long ways. Oh, he's gonna rifle around in his pocket. So that was his first action was to move. Second action be draw his sling, and the second or third action is going to be to maybe hopefully try to fire on that guy there.
Okay.
Assuming I can. I gotta go check the range on a sling. I don't remember the last time I've used a sling in a game. Range.
So on your character sheet, if you hit the it's in there, 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay, cool.
But if you hit the little gear cog next to the weapon, it shows your range in the big box under the circle.
Cool.
Also, a note for you guys when using ranged weapons: you can shoot past your range increment at a -2.
Okay, so I think I just did that because I didn't realize 50 feet, 55 feet away. So I don't think I hit him, and that's all 3 of his actions.
Okay, 13.
God.
Double check his AC.
Damn it!
Yeah, a little rock flies across. There's this dwarf there with a crossbow, still looking at his buddy who just got sent flying for a moment. And then you just rock, clink, 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 and he looks up at you and squints.
Yeah, just wait. I'll get you.
I'll get you. It is his turn. He lifts the crossbow at you.
Oh, shit.
Because you just threw a rock at him. And the bolt comes at you for a 23 to hit.
Ow! Yeah, that hits.
I apologize.
It's my 17.
At least it's not 10
Wait,
higher.
that's so embarrassing. Oh no.
You take.
By 17, did you say?
He's got one.
AC 17.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
You take 5 points of piercing damage. The crossbowman is
Turn around, look at Rimmon with a crossbow bolt sticking out. I'm like, brother.
No!
The second action is going to be reload that crossbow, and then he's going to turn, feeling that you're kind of dealt with already. Just like you threw a sling at him, he just fired back. He turns his attention to the lady who just sent his partner flying through the air, and
Murder? Yeah, all right.
sends a bolt flying at you, but I do believe an 8 misses.
An 8. Oh, thank goodness does this. Absolutely.
And just whiffs through the air past your head. And you hear grumble curses, and he looks at his partner. He's like, Get him! They got George!
George.
Not George.
Not George. And so this other archer, he's wielding a bow. He will take also a shot at you, Fuzka, in hopes to at least slow you down. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh, I think that might be my AC. Let me double check. Oh wait, it went. I feel like it went down because I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, that hits me. Yes, that does. For all my yammering.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
He's also then gonna also loose an arrow at Lorne, because Lorne is a large individual and to him actually looks like the most dangerous of all of you. And then he takes that minus on the second. Why am I roll like above 15 for the first attack and always below 5 for the second. So the arrow whiffs past you, Lorne. He kind of grumbles, and then he's going to use his last action to start moving. And he moves around behind some of the carts to start getting a better cover and position. And we go to sweet little Megan.
Okay. I think she just saw like arrows sink into like 3 people in front of her. She's gonna like, I don't know, what is the structure that's right next to you, Lorne?
It's a tent.
Like a little.
It's a little pitch tent.
Okay.
I think that's our tent. Yeah.
Oh, wait, our tent? Was my stuff in that tent too?
There's another tent across the campfire right here.
Oh,
okay.
that's my, okay.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I think Megan will just kind of like slowly sidestep and kind of tuck in sort of around the corner of the tent here and hide. So movement is her first action, hide
Stealth
is her second action.
Okay.
So then
Roll.
I don't know if you roll my stealth in secret or if I roll my stealth and then
I'm fine
you roll
with you
the
rolling it and
Okay,
then rolling their
cool.
perception.
All right, I will roll stealth.
I do believe
How'd
it's technically was supposed to be in secret, so you don't know. But like,
Well, yeah.
I don't care. You don't know their perception check.
Yeah. And then if they don't perceive me, then I guess they're off guard.
They'll be flat-footed from your attack.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
If I successfully hide, then they become flat-footed.
You see the dwarf watch you run across the campsite, and you kind of like get behind the tent and you poke your head out, and he's got his crossbow aimed towards the tent.
Okay, so we are making eye contact.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, awesome.
He's like
I guess
shaking his head.
Okay, I just like stare him like right in the eye and like kind of like loosely aim my crossbow and shoot. And so she's terrified.
Does she wave like your token?
That wave and that
Yeah.
token kills me. Oh
Mhm.
my god.
The guy's just like, hello.
Like, hey, I'm here too.
Yeah. Okay, so then, oh no, I don't know how to roll on the sheet. Attack.
I love the idea that Megan looks at him like, oh wait, you can see me, or is someone behind me?
Check
The
to
only
see if
person
it's-
to truly see Megan.
Oh, I guess it's that guy. All right, I'm just
Making
gonna
eye
click.
contact and well, like
this?
I still shoot ya.
Oh, it does it all. It does it all at once.
Yeah.
I got a 21, and I did 2 piercing damage.
It wasn't quite a crit, but yeah, you pop the dwarf for 2. He kind of lets out another dwarven curse, like squinting at you, prepared to shoot you back when it comes around to his turn again.
Oh no.
Looks quite angry. But yeah, so that was a move, a stealth, and then a shot. Yes?
Yes. Yep,
Okay.
that's it. All 3.
Sounds good. Then we go to the 2 on the other side of the river at this point. And there's an orc and a dwarf over here. The orc kind of rushes in towards the robot that is smacking his companion. He's like, I got you, Dirge! And comes in swinging a great axe at Clank's back. Does a 16 hit Clank?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. I'm just out here to ruin all of Freeman's inventions.
I love it. I love it.
That's not wholesome.
Clank takes 8 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then they use their second attack, which is much lower. I believe that's only 11.
Okay, luckily that misses.
The dwarf kind of looks up at this monstrosity to him at this point, and he is going to do an athletics check to try to get the chain around your companion. But and 9's not gonna do it. He like throws it still at winded, and Clank kind of moves an arm and it just gets caught on like some random gears, and he just yanks, and the dwarf kind of stumbles as the chain gets pulled from his arms. That's a couple coughs before he grabs his mace again and just tries to swing at the knee of this massive construct. And that would be a 12.
Ooh, yep, he has a 13 AC, so he's okay.
He swings it. It makes contact, but it makes contact with one of those heaviest plates, and you just guys hear bang, and the dwarf just kind of vibrates for a moment there, shakes his head.
Gonna get ya!
His eyes dart across at you, yelling from across the water, and he is going to attempt to pull back. Does your construct have attacks opportunity? I don't believe they do, but okay.
Nope.
Sounds good. So he pulls back and starts rushing away from your massive automaton. But that brings it into their turn because you guys already killed one. Which brings us to Lorne.
You're muted. There we go.
Welcome
I
back.
hear
Twisted.
your reaction.
Why wouldn't I be muted? All right, so first of all, take interesting note that that metal thing is hollow. That might be useful later. At least somewhat.
car?
But this dwarf over here, he's got to go. So yeah, I reach into my tent, grab my my short bow and quiver, and begin to attack him. First shot is a 21 to hit.
It definitely hits the dwarf.
For
You rolled the bolus
Why did-
damage.
sorry, my bad.
No, you're all good. 5 piercing.
I don't suppose that's a critical.
It was not.
Wow.
No, that would
That would
have
have been a great critical.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it would have been great. Oh, yes, okay.
Right. And I'm guessing he's still there.
He's still up. Yeah, he's only taken the
All right.
small crossbow bolt.
That is a critical. It says so.
It says
That's
so.
a natty 20.
Wait,
So
I'm just
Can't argue that one.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not arguing it. Yeah. You crit. Roll the damage. 9
So
damage.
13 more.
woo.
Yeah, the first arrow hits and he kind of like scoffs at you as he's like getting ready to pull the bolt out, and immediately the next arrow just like slams him right in the throat, and he goes and then collapses back onto the fence.
So I do have a question for how it displays damage. Is it for the critical? Is it 4 damage plus 9 crit damage?
It's
or
doing
is it...
it's doing its completely own roll for the crit.
Okay.
So you're just doing it's either you take the normal damage of 4 or you take the 9.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do any math.
No math.
sucks.
That's doing all. Sorry, Math Finder.
I love doing math. So for my final action then, how many actions is like first aid or
A medicine
medicine.
check. I have the GM screen thrown out in front of me. Let me see if medicine's on here. Doing a treat wounds, doing first aid is a 2 action.
Okay. All right. Then for my final action then I turn into a fox.
Shoot, did I put your fox token in here? I have a fox
I don't
token
know.
for you, but I don't know if I uploaded it.
Oh.
You went from very threatening to
To-
super adorable. I hope you realize that.
God,
Yeah,
it's two kooky goblins, a gnome trying to make friends, Megan and a fox.
At least, hopefully, the effects will be like, "Aw," and they'll just like lower their like weapons. Aw.
Puss in Boots style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not wearing my armor, so my AC is currently like 13.
But yeah, you all watch Lauren suddenly shift and churn and slowly get smaller and smaller before you just see a little black fox sitting next to the tent, next to Luke.
Good doggy. Good doggy.
That's me.
I want to zoom in for the
So
audience.
it's really cute. It's really cute. It's a
Mhm.
cutie. A little cute.
There you guys go.
Cute.
There's the best I can do. Zoomed in. There's our little fox friend.
And, that took me off of the initiative tracker.
Oh shoot, you were 21, right?
Sir.
Okay, so I'll just click it on the wrong screen. Add churn.
Are you clicking on the stream?
I was clicking on the stream view. Yes.
Excellent. It happens
have-
to everyone,
I
and I love it.
Always.
There, the fox is added to the initiative as well. All right, but we'll zoom back out for chat so they can see the whole battlefield. All right. There we go. And that ends your turn as you turn into a small little friend. And it's Cavalli's turn.
My turn. Did I see this man
Rush
sneak
behind the
behind
cart?
that wagon?
Yeah, you saw him. He was in
Okay.
plain view of you when he did that.
Fantastic. If I shimmy over to there,
Mm-hmm.
you say I have line of sight on that man?
Yeah, you'll have line of sight on him.
Okay. Fantastic. She's going to move all of her movement, which I have a penchant for playing tiny characters, apparently, every time I play Pathfinder, so my movement has never been higher than 25. But from
25
that
is the
angle,
standard, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, fantastic. She's going to sit still. He's barely in her range. She's going to do the same thing. Use her 2 actions to elemental blast this guy, which I was looking high and low, and apparently people have been struggling with getting the attack to roll correctly on Roll20, so thankfully, it's not just us. But I do know that I added the wrong bonuses, so I'm just going to roll the d20, and then I'll roll the other thing, if I even hit. So that's 4, and
That's
then
fair.
2. So I think I had, like, one of them was 1 lower than it needed to be. I'm just going to add it this way. Okay, roll d20, please. Oh, that's a natural 1. Don't worry, I miss. Rolled like 4 times. 2 of them have been natural ones.
Oh,
Did she get
man.
That's
Sir
rough.
Rev? Did she get a hero point for the awesomely brutal way that she dispatched the first guy?
No.
Oh, well, I tried.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. You guys think Rev's just this sweet little kitten of a streamer. You just wait now. That was
No,
this is just
we've
like,
known.
Oh, shook, no. I
Appreciated
love
how quick
it.
that no was.
I love
Okay.
it.
That's
Hero
the end of
points
my turn,
don't
though.
kick until next session.
Ooh, that's cool. Anyway, no, but I missed. Those are my 2 actions to shoot and 1 action to move, so I'm done. That's it. Just,
Cavalli, make me a reflex save.
Oh. Okay. Am I gonna blast myself into? All right. Let's see. I you know, if you asked me at a different time, I would have been able to tell you where my saves are. Yeah, I found them. Okay. Reflex.
21.
Okay.
You do your air blast and a lot more energy comes out than you were expecting. It kind of just shoves you back. And you are able to like catch yourself before you get like fully slammed into the fence. But you're kind of, all your hair gets blown back. You're kind of sitting there for a moment, feet sliding across the ground. Knocking you back just a little bit, but not enough to set you off your feet.
Okay, good. When she stops, she immediately is just like, "She my bad, I'm sorry!" Making sure her caterpillar didn't get blasted off your shoulder.
Let me make
but
a
that's
reflex
her.
save for the... No, I'm kidding.
You have missed the target, but you've killed your friend Gachi.
No, I'm not that brutal. Yet.
Not you, Fusca. If it was me, he wouldn't have thought twice about it.
Dead. Oh god.
Exploded instantly.
You rolled a 1? Oh, all your potions explode.
Well, I mean that makes sense. So.
Alright. But that moves us on to Rimmon.
Rimmon will yell across the river. They're killing you! Defend yourself! For his 1 action, he'll command a Clank to attack. But before I do Clank's attack, he's going to use 1 action to get up to the ledge of the river. And I'm going to use another action to leap to the first stone.
Alright, make me an acrobatics.
Oh no.
Let's go, you
But
got
I'm
this.
using the leap action. Acrobatics. Oh no.
Alright, the first leap is not hard. You are able to leap onto the first stone, kind of barely catching yourself on it. But yeah, you are there on the first stone.
Okay, and he'll use his 2 actions to beat the one that just punched him. So, first one definitely missed with a 5.
Definitely missed.
No, Clank.
And then the second one is a headbutt with the spike that he has like a shard of metal protruding out of his head. No, I'm slipping now, and I go, no, wait, no, it's towards you.
Oh.
My turn there.
Yeah. What happens is Clank starts to turn around to face the orc fighting it, and the chain that's kind of caught partially on the arm gets caught on a rock as he turns. There's a and it ends up taking all of its time just to pull itself loose and turn to face the orc. You hear some tearing sounds.
Oh no!
And that brings us to the brother, Lube.
Lube's in a bad area. He doesn't have a lot of health. He doesn't have a lot of options. Lube is... What is Lube? I'm trying to figure out. All right, Lube is going to move with one action while he rifles around in a pocket. So 20. That's not gonna work. 15, 20. Maybe there. I still don't think he's in range.
And so you can shoot out of your range with -2.
Mm-hmm. You know what? He's just gonna burn another action and scurry up over here and hide around the corner. And then he's going to take out with his third action a nice flask. This one's got a. This one's gonna have a. It's just gonna look like a sticky mess of stuff around the outside of it. He's gonna take it out and wind up. He's doing the extra like swinging his arm around in a circle. He's gonna get some extra range on it.
Beautiful.
All right, that's it.
Solid. You disappear on the cart. He never even saw you, so he doesn't know where you are. He just watched his buddy get pelted with arrows. And Lube, you do hear, well, not going back around that corner. And you hear this shuffling of feet. And he spots Rimmon out on the rock. That's the only person he sees. And he takes his bow and launches a shot at Rimmon out there on the water for a 21.
No.
Definitely hits, and I'm going to use my reactive to do shield block, which will reduce the damage by 3.
Fair. You did raise the shield. Okay. So you take 8 points minus 3. So 5 points.
5 points. Hey! No!
And that was one action to shoot, one action to... He's just gonna pop another arrow because you're still up. He's surprised by you're still standing there. That's a 14 to hit.
That will miss, luckily.
This you're like, I'm wobbling there with the arrow in your shields, and you wobble to the side just as the arrow whoosh right past your head. You just Lube, your gosh darn little whatever. What?
Rimmon, we match. He's gonna whack the little crossbow bolt that's sticking out of it.
You say that, and you immediately hear, "Wait, what?" from the guy behind the cart.
It's all right.
I do the same thing because I can't see him. Wait, what?
And then Megan.
Would you say that he's distracted? No, it's not an action. It's all right. Megan will like shuffle this way where she saw the arrow fly to hit Rimmon. Boy. And just peek her head out there. Slowly, stealthily, casually. So she'll move and then she'll hide. Was that 5? 1, 2, 3.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. You started.
And then
here.
she'll loose an arrow on Buddy here, hopefully after taking an action to hide. Which, guys, we're gonna obviously do this. I'm a rogue. This is my job. I swear to God,
job.
I have creative plans in the future. Okay. I'll take this in different directions, but this is where we start. How'd I do?
You're
Hey!
you kind of poke your head around the corner, and he's now like, you see him kind of like looking under the cart to try to figure out where Lube is.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna roll, I guess, this, and then if he's distracted, I get sneak attack, which I think is this button.
Indeed. But even with, I'm double check Flatfoot. I think it's a -2.
Oh no! It's an attack 10. Oh
yeah.
man.
Even with the
No.
minuses from being with the distracted.
She's not really great
flat-footed.
with the hand crossbow.
Your bolt ends up slamming into the side of the cart, and he kind of looks over and looks up, pulling his attention away from Lube, and he's like, "Huh? Oh, shit!" And he got,
Oh, I shouldn't wave. Oh,
you would wave, and he's like, "Oh no!" And he grabs the next arrow.
yes. He's back.
Just to say.
No, that
So
brings it
socially awkward. I love it.
beautiful. That brings it into Megan's turn, which gives us the melee fighters. They're gonna keep, the orc's gonna keep slamming on Clank as best as they can. 16 we decided hits, and Clank takes 5 more slashing damage. And if Clank is still clanking, gonna swing again. However, that's going to be 10. So that's gonna miss. And their last action, they see you kind of coming around across, or the jumping across the water, Rimmon. And his buddy's already started to dart off into the trees. And he's like, forget this. Not getting paid enough. And spends his last action running into the trees. Rimmon, give me a perception check.
No. 16.
16. As the half-orc turns around and runs, you see your backpack on him. The dwarf uses all of their actions to get off screen. And then that brings us to the little fox.
All right. So I don't have stats on
here for the
It's,
fox. Yeah.
but that's okay. I got it. So my AC in this form is currently 16, and I have +10 to acrobatics and stealth. So
Wow.
the first thing I'm going to do is go into stealth, and I'll just roll a d20 +10, so that's 23 on my stealth.
Yep.
And then my speed is 20, so
And you can run under the
I'm gonna
carts.
run under the cart. Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Kidding.
So I have to run twice. I think that's called what is it called?
2 action.
Stride. Yes?
Stride. Yeah. To stride twice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm fairly confident that he does not know I'm here. That's gonna end my turn, but he's about to have a bad day.
This is true. And then that brings us to Cavalli,
All right.
the mini.
I should probably readjust. Okay, there we go. I'm a gnome. Can I shibby my ass and stay under this little cart and then just blast him?
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna use 2 movements to get directly under the cart. Just kind of, I don't even think it's very graceful. I think she like steps up to the cart and then just dives under it, and like after there's like a wet plunk of her landing, she's like, I'm just going to try and blast this guy. with her last action on this turn. I think I rigged my spells to be able to just spell attack roll. We'll find out if that works. It's not. Hooray! Okay, I'm just gonna roll.
Unfortunate.
Think. Oh, does an 18?
18 definitely hits. Definitely
Oh, great.
hits.
Okay. Then I get to. Also, I realized I added. Oh no, this is not a melee thing. Never mind. So now I get to hit this thing. 4 points of air slashing damage. is
Slashing?
what we're
Okay.
doing. Yeah.
This is the
Did I
first.
add- Oh yes, okay.
This is first damage. All right. You don't add. Do you add anything to it, or is it just?
I'm just making sure. No.
Yeah.
Because that's only if I spend 2 on it. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, we're good. It's,
Okay.
it's the 4.
Say
That's for you, buddy. And that's it. She's just gonna stay under the cart, blasting out his knees.
Yeah, this guy, still like grabbing at his arrow from partially waving at Megan, doesn't see the fox, and then suddenly a burst of slashing air comes out from under one of the carts, and he stumbles back, glancing, and like he like looks over the cart but does not see you. He like glances in that direction. It's too dark. He's like, what the hell's going on around here? And then that brings us to Rimmon.
He'll genuinely hear from under the cart. It's just the wind.
It's usually what it is, though, in Skyrim, at least
It's
according to a
really-
lot of guards.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's always the wind, man.
It's the wind.
For my first action, I will yell at Clank,
Clank, grab its backpack.
and I will have Clank use one action to move up, and then I'll try and grab the bag.
All right, make a athletics.
Go Clank. Hell yeah!
Nice.
Clank reaches out, grabs the backpack, and lifts both of them up, just holding them both up, and the guy's just.
And I will use another action to try and leap to the next stone.
Okay, roll an acrobatics. These ones are higher DC.
Oh no. Use hero point. He needs.
We have one.
Not yet.
Which way is the river flowing?
Downwards.
Yeah.
Rev.
South, yes.
Hey, Rev. Quick question.
Uh
Can I possibly do some cheese?
huh. I love cheese.
You let me know. Obviously. But I have air cushion, and it's a reaction. And it basically slows the target's fall that is within 60 feet of me. Rather than like, since it's like a puff of air, could I instead try to like push him forward rather than like have him go down? I don't know, can I link this? There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the information. Feel free to tell me no, but I'm just seeing if I can cheese. He is within 60 feet of me.
No,
and I can see it from under the...
I love it. With that, I will give Rimmon a second roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nice,
cool.
nice.
If you roll a 1 again.
Ain't gonna help. Yep, ain't gonna help.
Damn it, Ribbon.
No.
So, Rimmon, you leap, and then there's like a poof of air that kind of like keeps you in the air a little longer, and you just go trying to grab the stone, but it's still just out of reach. But you land in the water with a slightly less splash.
All right. Well, as my last action, can I try and grab onto one of these rocks?
Yeah,
Right, float down the river.
you may make an athletics to try to grab something.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh
What
my
is...
god.
It's a DM curse.
You reach out again, trying to like barely like doggy paddle to the one, and you're trying to grab it, but your hands just hit the wet rock and just slip right off. And
As
you
I
were-
start to go down the river, I'm just going, bark, bark, bark. Is it my turn?
Sounds- and that brings us to Lube. You can't see Rimmon, but you hear Rimmon.
Can hear him. I don't know. Sound like a wet chicken or something. I don't know what that was.
But you heard less of a splash. You didn't actually hear the splash because of the air cushion.
Okay.
Genuinely, if Cavalli attempted to save him and watched him just fail anyway, I think she's gonna be like, "Man overboard or down." I don't know.
So not knowing yet, and like with a plan in mind already, Lube is going to go on all fours and just scramble under this thing like some kind of nightmare. He just watched the fox do it, so he's running under this too. You might get a little bit stuck with all the crap that's on his back. And he'll just smash into it a couple times before he flattens out and then goes under it. And then he's gonna throw this disgusting thing that he's holding in his hand right at Mr. Archer guy over here. And he's going to launch his Tanglefoot bag.
Ooh. A 12 to hit unfortunately doesn't hit.
Let's see.
But it does have a splash.
It does.
Um
No, I'm going around trying to figure out what everything does.
right.
Let's see.
Immediately bomb consumable. Said y'all. We're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you toss and it flies past this guy and you hear a splash and then a and there's just this gook floating down the stream now.
Damn it!
Hate to be mean, but have the Gobos hit anything this whole
Probably not. All right, so there is all right, third action. I'm looking for something. Sorry, 1 second. There's 1,000,005 things you can do in actions, so it can take just a second.
True.
I have 4, and one of them doesn't work.
Oh, if you're in Path Builder, go to the Actions tab and look at everything that's on there.
Yeah, I did do that. I just because you can like check things on and off there, so I just like only checked the like class and then like action things. And then...
There is a okay. I'm going to try to demoralize him with
an intimidation check.
Vague goblin noises from under the under the wagon.
All right.
All right. So intimidation, not my strong suit. Definitely not my strong suit.
Oh
Damn it!
Well, I'm gonna just like vague goblin
Rage underneath there.
Yeah, it's a classic child tantrum underneath the cart.
That's fair.
And he literally is like, "Is there a baby in the cart?" Oh, whatever.
Yes.
And he turns his attention back to Megan.
Don't kill me. I'm a baby. I'll haunt you.
There's a child on the field.
Multiple.
Well, that's it for me. I've tried a little bit of everything and nothing is working.
Classic goblin fashion.
Yep. One goblin's drowning in the river. The other one is under a wagon, can't hit anything. This is going splendidly.
As it should. As it should. Mm-hmm. It does go to his turn. Megan, you see him slightly smile as he glances at Rimmon, floating now in the water. And he's like, one down. All right. He hasn't registered that his buddies on the other side of the river have abandoned him yet. He's like, and he looks back at you, Megan. He's like, kind of gives you like a nod of respect and then shoots.
Gives a thumb. Wait, a nod of respect? She'll thumbs up, I guess.
Just gonna take your thumb off.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Flies past you. He shakes his head, like, and grabs another arrow and lets another one loose. Even worse, it like hits the cart next to you, and he kicks the cart wheel angrily. He's like, oh, forget this. And he starts moving around the cart again, He wants to actually see inside, and you hear the flap open, and he like looks in around looking for a baby. And trying to figure out what the crying sound is. And he just sees a cart full of crates. He's like, what? And then his head, Lube, you see his head pop down below the cart and look at you.
Just do like this big, the Pathfinder goblins have like footballs for heads and just a mouthful of sharp teeth. So he's just gonna do this awkward, like, this weird, awful smile, and do one more little crying sound.
He kind of like kicks
While
dirt
you're
at
smiling?
you, but that's it. That's all of his actions.
Nightmare fuel.
It is.
Just a row of teeth
That's what
making
he was
baby
trying.
noises. Jesus.
Yeah, green skin thing underneath it, pitch black. Yeah.
Oh man. Which brings us back to Megan.
I think Megan will see that he left, so she's gonna turn around and I guess probably see a struggling yeah.
Struggling.
Struggling Rimmin. She'll make her way back to I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hopefully on that like run past the fire she picks up the same stick. I'll use an action to pick up the same stick that was used to rescue Rimmin earlier. And then I will use, I don't know if it's long enough from here, I'll try and get him from here. If not, I will leap to the first rock.
You might need to leap to the first rock in this situation.
I can do this. I'm definitely not going to make this situation worse.
They're
No.
slippery.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Am I? Oh, good. Okay.
With ease, you leap to the first one, not even missing a stride. You leap to that first rock, and he is within range with the stick there.
All right.
I will have you make an athletics. Yeah, I'll have you make an athletics. He can grab it within that range. So
I have to make the
yeah,
athletics.
because you have to be able to pick him up.
Copy that.
Fear in Nikki's eyes.
Oh.
How'd I do? Whoa! Yes!
Oh.
Burning all my nat 20s right here, right now, guys, for the rest of the campaign. Here they come.
Woo! All in the first session, never again.
Yeah. Grab the stick. And I will like poke at him with it. Maybe like hook his clothing. Actually, yeah,
This is
maybe that's
bringing
what I
back
do.
memories.
Yeah, and you're able to hook a little bit, and then he's able to grab onto the stick like he did before, and you, with this rising little burst of strength, maybe the adrenaline of everything going on, you lift him up, and now you have a goblin on a stick.
Amazing. Rev, at what
Are
point in your
incredible efficient.
campaigns do things turn from like mundane items to artifacts of legendary power?
The stick.
Yes. The stick of saving.
We shall see. We'll see how long you keep it around.
Gabo saving.
Oh, we're keeping this stick, guys. So it's I think it's decided. We're keeping the stick. Adding it to my inventory.
Beautiful. I love it. But I believe that is all 3 of your actions.
Yes.
Run, jump, save. Save
I
the
did
goblin.
pick up the stick. Yes, run, jump, save. I'll take that.
Okay. The orc who's being held up by Clank is going to unstrap the backpack in a hasty moment, and you hear him thud to the ground and then sprint off into the trees following his companion, leaving Clank there just holding the backpack out in front of him. But they are both fully in retreat mode, leaving their partner behind none the wiser. Yes, God, we are playing Pathfinder 2e. 3 action economy. But that brings us to our little sweet fox who can't do anything terrible.
Is that the big guy? Rip his face off for me.
That was a cruel laugh, by the way. I know I was muted, but
We saw it. We
So,
knew.
yeah.
We felt it.
We knew. We felt it.
Had the energy.
hmm
first action will be to move over here. Second action will be to transform back into my kitsune humanoid fox form, and as I transform, I reach back with my paw that slowly becomes a hand, and I grab the hilt of my katana that's slowly unmerging from my form, and in one motion I draw this blackened and red bladed katana and strike down on this guy who I hope is surprised. Or
Oh, for
something.
sure. You just.
I
he,
hope so.
He spins around. He's like, what in the night hells? 18 hits.
Hey, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the crit damage.
Oh yeah, I got excited about
everyone
that
got
damage.
excited for that
Yeah.
crit damage being there. Not quite a crit, unfortunately. He is very hurt. He stumbles, huge scratch across his chest. He kind of braces against the cart, looking at you wide-eyed. He drops his bow, like slowly trying to reach for his dagger.
I say just one word. Yield. And that's my turn.
All right, go ahead and give me an intimidation check. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
I'm so glad we have Lauren because the rest of us are a joke. we have like one actual
No.
trained fighter.
Nikki's rolling 20s. It's just, I think it's the goblins that are the
It's
problem.
the
I haven't
goblins.
hit a single person. I saved a goblin from drowning.
But that's the best gift you could give. The life of Rimmon.
God.
And
I love it. I love it so much.
I will let you know what he does on his turn. And we need to switch you back. Token there. There you go. All right. Which one's on top? Okay, there we go. Switch everything around. But that brings us to Cavalli. You hear
Probably
running on one
his
side, you hear
turn.
screaming on the other side.
Yeah, you can still see his knees.
Yes.
Those are knees she's hit before, so
Those are-
it's gonna do it again.
Do it. Do
I
it.
recognize the backs of those knees.
I always remember knees.
I never forget a pair of knees. She's going to blast twice. She's gonna use one for 2 action and one for a single action in hopes that she hits. Okay, 22 for the first one, which was my double action. So I imagine
That hits.
so it's going to be this plus 4. Hold on, I have to go back to the other one. 3 plus 4 for 7 damage.
And I will let you know it was a crit.
Oh,
So that goes up to 14 damage.
How much gore is on Lauren at the moment?
is he still up? Yeah, fully.
I will
blast
give you
off this
the.
guy's knees.
How do you want to do this as it is the last combatant?
Oh, plus it sounds as genuinely what happens from the knee down. The man like disintegrates.
He's my size.
So
Murder now.
you send out this slash of air. Lube, this huge gust slams past you. The whole cart rocks, sending you kind of like tumble into the side. And Lauren, you're saying this epic moment to the last remaining bandit, and suddenly his legs literally just eviscerate onto your leg. It's just shock and awe on his face as it slams to the side.
You got new shin guards.
Guys, killed George and another man.
And that brings sense to the combat because the other three are out of all of your range.
There were 3 more?
There's 2 more.
Oh,
Sorry,
there's
the other
3.
two.
I was about to
Okay,
say,
I was
what
like,
was the
I'm
third?
Sneaky third one the whole time.
Missed one.
Good
Oh.
job, everybody.
Yay!
Volley,
She
she's
survived.
vicious.
Oh, so vicious.
Give
First
Ollie
battle.
MVP.
People's knees.
So Lauren, you'll see a little leather sling come shooting out from under the wagon. Like he just gets pissed and tosses it, and he starts rummaging around in the gore to see if this guy has something better that he can use.
First thing you see is a longbow and a short sword are the two weapons he had.
Yeah, no, the longbow is bigger than I am.
Yep, very much
Not
so.
gonna work.
Because
Maybe-
Megan is.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say, maybe you'd like to trade bows if you could use a short bow. That long bow should fit me.
What if you had something else that I might be able to use? I thought it was this one. It might be a different one.
And with Megan
because-
Rimmon over there.
Just because Megan is so inconspicuous, like she scooped me up by the back of my scuff. I go, someone's got me. Oh, hi, Megan.
What did he say? Hello?
Someone's got me. Someone's got me. Oh, hi, Megan.
I'm just gonna like swing him around and try and get him back on the shore.
Give me another athletics check.
Oh God, no!
Need a
Drop
fortitude
it back
check for
in.
the stick.
This is a goblin crane.
Oh, it's
my god.
it's just me. It's just me. It's just me, Megan. Hello?
Oh no!
Roll me a reflex
God.
save.
Oh, God. Reflex save.
Both of you.
Both of us?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no.
Where's reflex?
It should be at the
Okay,
top of your
okay.
character sheet in the middle.
You got this.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Rimmon, you do end up flying about, 5 to 10 feet up the shore, and you kind of scurry to grab some rocks and branches to not be dragged back into the water, and are able to do so. Megan, you kind of are like slipping and sliding on the stone for a few moments with the spinning, but you eventually are able to brace yourself there without falling
Using
into
the
the water.
stick.
Using the stick as a balance.
'Cause it's the saving stick.
Gosh darn this stick.
Legendary item.
We're gonna make it. Well, we will make it so.
Weird things have happened before. But yeah. And it doesn't take you much to get back to the shore from there.
Please, no more checks.
Please no more chicks. Lube, give me a
Give you a crushed by wagon check.
Yeah.
But good.
Yeah, Cavalli's just gonna check George's body. See if there's anything identifying on him. I think she's first looking for if there's an adventurer business card or a raider's business card. Otherwise, just looking around.
You
Tell
look
me they got.
you look him over, he's got no business card. You check his pockets. There's no card.
I bet George has one though. I bet George has one.
George right now.
You're at George.
Oh yeah, we didn't get the other guy's name, did we?
No, we didn't. That's why she was like, I killed George and another man.
George
Know the other guy's name.
But looking him over, you do find a small coin purse, as well as 2 daggers and a mace. He does have a little. They only identifying type thing on him is a amulet with chimera heads on them.
Okay. I think she's gonna pick up the amulet and look over it, not recognize it at all, and just kind of hold it up, like, because people are kind of around the carriage and on both sides, so she's genuinely just gonna go up and just look familiar to anyone, just real quick, anyone.
Anyone can roll a Arcana to identify a chimera.
I have an occultism. Would that
That can
work
too.
in this scenario?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where the fuck were those rolls?
No.
I'm book learned. I don't know how to jump.
Both, Megan and Rimmon, you actually both recognize the creature that this is representing. Megan purely from storybooks. And Rimmon, you have seen these creatures back in your home valley before. Not super common, but the landscape there is very dangerous. So you have seen them in a distance.
Oh.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Kitties, all the kitties.
Oh, so cutie. Sorry, can't. I think wait, hold on, wait, are you okay? Wait, hold on, wait, excuse me,
Following after.
Mr. Goblin, sir, are you okay? I think you almost drowned. Are you?
I'm alright, but I'm not a goblin. I'm a me, like another one.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
me.
Okay, me. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Does the dog like shake like, and now it's just absolutely soaked through. So like when he waves over, it's like, like just the giant robes.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I just need to get dry. And I should. Where's my brother? Is my brother okay? Oh God, brother!
Stop digging around through dead bodies and wait, Rimmon, are you okay?
Yeah. The Megan saved me.
It's Megan.
The Megan, where is she?
Megan.
Right here.
Oh.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh, there you are.
I'm just Megan. Actually, it's just Megan.
Megan, thank you.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks. How's my wound looking, by the way?
It's
That one
still
on my-
purple and red all over
Okay.
on your arm.
Do I feel
Hasn't
okay?
spread too much yet, but
Okay.
it's still super
looks-
itchy and nasty looking.
Okay. Oh, you guys are welcome. I didn't really do anything. I don't think so. Who did Cavalli?
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
Did you do all of this as I like point to corpse after corpse?
Well, like I said, I killed George and another man, but I don't know who got the other one. Also, there's this thing, and also I saw you fishing. I think you and your friend are incredible at fishing. Both times you've come up with something out of that river.
It wasn't me. It was a stick, actually.
Oh, well, you know how to wield it. She's gonna like just hand the coin off to. Was it an amulet?
It was an amulet. It was a little amulet.
Amulet.
Yeah.
She's gonna just like extend it to Rimming so he can have it, and then just it's because he seemed to recognize it.
It's a chimera.
It's a chimera. Okay.
It's a chimera. It's kind of it's a type of animal or creature, I guess.
Agree or disagree?
Okay.
I mean, I think I could tell it was a creature too, but I just don't know what kind of creature it is. Anyway, everyone's okay, right? No one's dead. Besides
Where's
George
the
and his
other
friend?
one?
Where's the other one? What other one?
He looks and points at Megan.
Lorne, right?
Oh yeah, his name's Lauren. Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out how to get a longbow and a couple of daggers onto my character sheet here.
So if you go to the compendium and look up the longbow, you have to drag them into your inventory. Specifically, held items for the weapons. If you drag them into the held item spot, they'll automatically pop in there.
Okay. So, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I love it. The foundry folk are completely lost in here.
Well, so I disconnected my character sheet from the tab so that I can see them both at the same time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some fuckery then.
So it won't drag over there, and I can't
Yeah.
make it go back.
I think if you just close your character sheet.
Yep,
did
just
that.
close it and reopen it.
Yep.
Okay. Closed it, reopened it, and it. Okay. Okay.
Crisis averted.
Because people were watching, wasn't it? It was because people were watching this time.
Yep.
Yeah, naturally.
Very well. Oh, but it's blank. No, it's
What?
blank.
I mean, I can do it without too much issue. Longbow. Boop.
Megan, if this, sadly, this happened more than I expected it to in a day. So, like, that's a real nice stick. I think if we put some hook on the end of it, maybe, and reinforce it with some steel rods, that could be an even better stick.
Oh yeah, that sounds really cool. Good. That sounds good. Yeah, I think that's great. What is it? What will we use it for? I mean, I guess it's a pretty good stick right now. I guess a hook just makes it better. You're right. Yeah. No, that's a good plan. I don't feel very well. Like look at my arm.
Do you want me to look at that? My brother has taught me some healing techniques.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, do you have an arrow wound in you too?
No, what on my shield? That's. I thought my brother had one in though, did he?
Still has a crossbow bolt in his shoulder.
Yeah, Lube is over here looking for a crossbow with a crossbow bolt in him.
You do find a heavy crossbow on the dwarf.
Damn it. Whatever, he's taking it.
Oh, man.
Come sauntering back with his new crossbow bolt tail sticking out of him.
Did any of these other people have any money on them?
Yeah, you found a coin purse on each person.
Or we just trying to do like a party loot, and who wants to keep track of that if we are doing that, which is fine by me.
Not it.
I mean, Cavalli's taking care of what she's looted, so I noted the coin purse, 2 daggers, 1 mace, and 1 amulet. But that's it.
I think group gold is a good idea because
I'm happy to manage it. That's fine.
I just put a handout for you guys that you can edit. That's party loot, and all of you have edited.
Oh, party loot backpack. Backpack.
Okay, now that we've got that settled, did any of you hear that man say that he wasn't getting paid enough for this? Suggesting that someone hired these men.
I didn't hear that, but you make a good point. And can someone pull this out of me?
Yeah, that looks really bad. That looks honestly.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, I'm terrible at this. So.
Ow!
Yeah, it just rips it out and just spurt of blood, and you're just You do take one more point of damage.
All right, help, brother.
Everything my own self. He's gonna take one of his healing elixirs and drink it himself.
So leave that in. She kind of points to one that's like on her other shoulder. She's on one shoulder, the other side has a
bolting it. It'll be fine.
It's fine.
Do you not feel? Doesn't that hurt?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's not so bad.
Okay. All right. I will offer you my healing potion. I guess. I don't know. Is that the only way? How do we heal in Pathfinder 2?
So there's what Lauren keeps trying to do, and failing. Healing potions, magical healing, and then resting at night heals a certain amount. So
Well, then,
And we
could
have no
we
time
could
to
we
heal.
sleep this bad boy off? Can we sleep it off? I guess.
yeah, eventually you could sleep some of it off. It's not D&D rules where everything is magically gone.
Next
I see.
morning.
Yeah, I have to double check the full healing. I think it's your level plus con. I have to double check though.
Oh.
But
I'll hand her my potion and say like, well, I guess the first one's free, right? So. No.
Everybody gets a taste.
Oh, thanks.
She pockets it.
Yes.
That still counts as your first one.
Lord was right, though. I did hear them say they weren't getting paid enough. The two across the river that hurt my poor, sweet, precious Clegg. Who retrieved my backpack? But I'm sorry, Lube. They got away with your backpack. Your second one. Top of your first one.
But that had all my junk in it.
I know. We need to get your junk from that truck, and then we'll hunt him down and kill him.
Did Clank find him?
We could try and look for the trail. They might have more of these, and I show the chimera amulet that I really love.
You guys, as you're like discussing things, you do hear a voice yell out, Lauren, is everyone okay over here? And you hear the familiar voice of the halfling who's in charge of the security of the convoy, Estille.
Where the hell were you at a minute ago?
Oh wow, Lauren's important.
Yes, I believe we're all fine. How did you fare? I see you lost a wagon.
Yes, a few of the campsites further down they took some people.
Sorry. Took some people?
I think these might have been slavers of some stripes. They grabbed people and ran.
Oh.
There you go.
Mostly rushed back across the water.
I think we'll find out.
But
Right now.
Was there any sign from those other people of who sent them, where they came from?
I don't believe so. We found a few of these amulets with chimera heads.
As well.
And he does glance over at he knows most of the people in the convoy, and he glances over at the three new people. Friendlies?
Our friends arrived. Indeed.
Good. We need some help. I hate to ask this of you, but I know of some of your background. In the morning, would you be willing to put a search party together and try to find our lost friends?
Sure, and she hands him the new business card she just got.
And my backpack.
He's like, Cavaldi and... What's that name?
Gotchi.
Gotchi and company.
He's very important to the team.
I'll take out mine as well, but it's just like dripping wet and I can't read anything on it. He's like,
He grabs it and just
yeah.
looks at it. Cavalli and
Yes,
Gotchi. You must be Gotchi. Nice to meet you.
Oh no, this isn't Gotchi. This is what's your name again?
Huh? Oh, Lube and Ribbon and Adventuring Company. Where people get lost, they be found. with Lubin Ribbon on the case. Right?
Nice.
Is that good?
Very long tagline.
Well, that was not quite the business, but we'll go with it as long as they hire us. I don't care.
Appreciate all your assistance. I'm glad
First
that's
light, yes.
First lights, please. I'm going to go back and help the others clean up. Glad that you didn't lose anyone.
Hi, Esteel.
He looks at you for a brief moment.
Hi,
Good.
it's Megan. Megan.
Yeah.
It's Megan.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Good,
okay.
good to see you're okay, Megan.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah, and this halfling turns and starts walking away. They do have a great sword on their back, size for them, so it's really just like a long sword. But and trots back down the road towards the rest of the convoy to make sure everyone else is still okay.
Are we supposed to be level 0?
You're level 1.
Okay, because my character sheet shows level 0, which explains why all of my skills are not right.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mine does too. Actually, we'll
That's
figure
weird.
that out afterwards. Yeah.
That's weird.
My AC was lower. All right.
Yeah. My AC was lower too. I was like, I remember it. And I
Like,
think
I thought it was
rolling
different,
too.
yeah.
That's fine. We'll figure that out later. That's a later
No
thing.
worries.
Everything's fine.
Hey, we survived.
Yeah, we did it. We're good.
Professional
You
first
eviscerated
session.
someone's legs.
Yeah.
We did fine.
Exactly.
Not really
Yeah,
adventures
clean
until
up.
after the first session. Correct, Ken.
Rev, are we going to
Yeah.
be level 1 for 10 sessions?
No, that
Oh.
only you.
Perfect.
Shots
Hey,
fired.
Rhett. Which wagon was the one that's on fire?
There's a wagon
Was on
further
fire.
down southward off the map that was ablaze, and it seems they've put it out. There's people with buckets and water splashing it, trying to get rid of it. As I said, this is a half-mile long, little campsites along the river.
Oh, they're halfling-sized buckets. This is going to take forever.
I was supposed to.
There are
Since we have till morning, Rimmen would like to go to the wagon and pretend like he's helping to put out the fire, but he wants to look for nice scrap this whole time.
fair.
Kamali will help with the fires as much as she can, especially because I think she can possibly use one of her base kinesis abilities to suppress. So she's gonna try and suck the air out of the fire,
Oh,
so it
very
can
nice.
die out.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Weird
And
fire extinguisher. Very cool.
Yeah.
Lauren's gonna go over to the river and clean the gore off of him and be like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure that's a scapula."
I think while he's doing this, I'm gonna ask Lauren to take a look at my wound again and be like, "Are you? Hey, Lauren, I don't know how to. Are you sure this is okay?"
All right. What can I do to make this better?
no, can I do this?
Just roll better. I mean, that's...
Yeah, what are you doing, man? Just roll.
It's okay if you make it worse. It's fine.
Oh my god!
Yes, that's excellent.
I feel this.
As it
I
should
feel this
be.
when I was on Bozzy.
I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. No. That makes sense. Just gonna go lay
I'll
down.
imagine.
It's probably this nauseous feeling is probably what I had for supper or something I ate. So gonna go.
The
lay down.
unwholesome Rev. This is probably some nasty insect that's planted eggs in your arm or something, and it's gonna turn
Burrowed
into
in
some terrible creature.
I
Just my
love
arm's
the
gonna
idea.
burst into a worm. Wow.
Yeah.
At some point.
I love the imagery that Megan is taking good care of it, but everybody when they check on it pokes it really deep. And they're like, "Ah, it's fine." It just keeps making it worse.
Yeah. That really hurts. Okay. never
ow,
mind.
ow.
So,
I'll take a look at it in the morning.
if Lauren's just tossing the scapula away, Lube's gonna grab it. Like, you're just gonna toss this out? this is perfectly fine for he just like puts it up on his shoulder like a pauldron, or you scoop some water with it. Water just runs out of it. You can use it for something.
No, I was just saving it there. Are you interested in it? I understand you're a bit of a salesman.
Oh yeah. There you go. We could find a use for it.
Oh.
Ribbon, look what I got! And he's just waving it around.
Enjoy your bones.
Yes. Will always forever be encumbered.
Yeah, forever encumbered.
Until I figure out how to hook the alchemist lab to Clank or something, like some kind of little pull along trailer. Yeah, he's always going to be encumbered.
Sounds about right. But as the night progresses, you get cleaned off and help out with the fires and making sure everyone's okay. The night begins to calm. People begin to find rest once more after the bodies have been taken care of. And you all eventually find yourselves back at the little campsite of Lorne's and Megan's, and do find rest for the night. And that is where we will pick up next time, at First Light.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah.
We did it! We did it!
Thank you, Rev.
Oh,
Rev,
man.
holy shit, what a beginning, man.
Yeah, well done, Rev.
Wonderful.
Well done.
Awesome.
Thank you all for joining me. You are all wonderful players, and you make this so easy.
The stick is not leaving.
The
Yeah,
stick-
the stick's staying with us.
I have written it down. Do not worry.
Cannon stick.
You got to put it in that party loot.
Yeah, we do.
Stick
It's gonna have a
of
hook
Satan.
on it and be reinforced with metal, so
Good
Yeah.
ones.
stick's leveling up from level
We're gonna
0
keep-
to level 1 stick.
Keep evolving it. The stick of saving, the reinforced stick of saving,
Yeah.
the hooked reinforced stick of saving.
Stick of saving.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yes.
I do want
Yeah, I think
The stick that saved an entire city.
to, of course,
It will. Through the power of
It'll be-
TTRPGs, like that kind of dumb shit will happen sometime.
the final session of the game. You guys will use it to kill the big bad.
it begins and ends with stick.
It was a stick all along.
But yeah, as a ending to the session, I did want to originally do a session 0 with everyone, and that time got away from us. People's schedules were crazy. Everything went awry. So with the finish of official session 1, you guys are level 2, and you guys get your first hero points.
Oh,
Oh, hello there.
wow. From level 0 to level 2.
Right there, look.
Down.
Big jump.
Look at this.
But yeah. And then I want to thank everyone who showed up today. I appreciate you all. I want to do a quick few shout outs to thank you for the follow, David North, C0,
What?
the Inducer, which is Lewis, I
Oh,
think.
Chizo.
Yep, that's Lewis.
Cizo's my husband.
Vogel's Total.
Vogelstottle. That's my
Vogelstottle.
girl.
There we go.
You can see her on Saturdays. She plays with me. She's my best friend of over 20 years.
Very nice.
Oh.
Saint of Haints, Bucked Tunic, and Codpiece. Thank you all for your follows, and I don't have everyone's gifted subs bits. I know there was a lot of them. Alpha, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. You make it worth coming back week after week to hang out with you all, have adventures with you all. And I hope that you all enjoy this story as it unfolds and we all see where it goes. Stop it, Dino.
You can only. I'm sorry, Dino. You can only have one train. I mean, the Dino's on his own train. Dino's
That's on
making
his
his
own
own train
train.
right now.
Dino's making his own trade. Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Well, and do be sure to go check out all of these wonderful people. I have a thing for this. I do. Boom. There they all
Yeah,
are.
as a
They're all
reminder.
wonderful.
That's
Um,
us.
Because our schedules were crazy, he still brought this together and like brought us together with like minimal input from us. Like he did such a great job for all of us being so scattered. Like thank you so much. Like I know it's hard. It's hard getting people to do things, and we barely did.
Yeah, this is true. I honestly, and like the backstory I gave you, I was just like, oh, good luck, man.
I love everything you guys have given me, every tidbit you've given me, and I know things will evolve as we go. So I have full faith in this crew.
Oh man,
Rev, I don't know if you saw this, but we're getting a stick of saving emote.
Gosh. Okay, May.
Yeah,
Okay.
stick a saving.
Oh god, stick a saving.
Yes, and also can we do a shout out to like Lady and May for like the and no, who did the
It is
music?
May.
Was it Max?
So
It was
May.
May?
yeah, everyone. Lady Mistella did the overlay, did the intro video and the Be Right Back screen, and the outro video that's about to happen. Spoiler, it's mostly the same as the intro, but you know, with different text. But wonderful job talking about how my players didn't give me much input. I gave Lady Mistella like no input because I'm very bad at it, and she made that wonderful thing. And then
No,
May spent the last week composing and recording all that music herself.
Amazing.
She played the
Amazing.
instruments, she wrote it, and
Wow.
she barely got it in time because she was sick over the holidays. She was planning on doing it all during December, but it came out beautifully. And I'm so thankful for both of them because they are both wonderful and talented and brought this together.
Fantastic.
Is there anything last that you guys want to say before we sign off?
Also,
Okay.
May did incredible fan art in Rev's Discord. If you're not in it,
That's true.
hop
There's
in.
already fan art.
Enjoy it.
That
Oh
is
man.
Such a
Incredible, actually. It's that's
Don't-
super. Yeah. How do you get to Rev's Discord, guys? How do you get to it? Get in there. Look at this.
It's
Don't
linked
kill me, I'm a
on
baby,
on his
help me.
Twitch. That's how I was able to. Yeah, the freaking baby one. Oh my god.
Yeah, the baby one's great.
that is fantastic.
Kill me, I'm a baby. I'll haunt you.
And she just popped the stick in there.
The stick.
No! Already?
Yes.
Oh, look at it. It's beautiful.
It is. Has a nice hook on it.
No.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
good.
I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
fantastic. Incredible, May. Incredible. It's colored. It's fully colored.
It's already fully
Everything.
colored. That's wild.
Yeah. Also, May, you are wildly talented.
Mhm.
You're
She-
incredible.
Oh,
The
yeah.
artwork you're kicking out and the music. Good
Mhm,
lord.
mhm.
So she is one of the people I've been playing Pathfinder with for probably the last decade. She's been in multiple games in this world. She wrote that song, the intro song, with the idea of she knows this world, so she kind of like brought it out from there.
That's so amazing. Actually, that's incredible. You do. You actually know the world. That's so cool. So it's actual music from
Yeah,
your world.
I originally told her to write a song from her part.
Oh. Oh.
That's amazing.
Oh no.
Oh my
I love
god.
creativity and I love world building. No, I'm just so emotional. actually.
Incredible.
That's it. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah,
Thank you all for technical. I can fully approve of this gifted sub. All the rest, stop it. This one, 100%.
Correct response.
Oh, that's incredible. That's so amazing. Yeah. No, it was a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having us, Rev. This is so good.
Yes,
Sure.
this was awesome. We're every other week, so it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, next session
Yeah.
is the 22nd. Be here, and we'll be having fun again.
Every
So
second
excited.
Monday. I know.
Every
how
other
I'm
Monday.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep. 2 weeks, guys. Insomnia.
It gives me time to prep.
Yeah, now you gotta
To be
write a
fair, I
whole
don't-
campaign about a stick. Good luck with that.
Yep.
have to start building this artifact.
Mhm.
Look at here,
yeah.
guys. The amulet perfectly fits on the stick.
Perfect.
Oh
Yeah.
That's how
man.
we'll get our way into
Oh.
the baddies.
I can't wait to see what the stick looks like by the time we're done.
Oh my gosh, every little bit that adds to it.
It's a transformer.
It will be the construct, and it'll be Clank by the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can build him. We can make him stronger, faster, more stickish.
With that, we will see you all next time.
Thanks for
Bye,
hanging out.
y'all.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye.